Before we proceed to the discussion and hearing proper, allow me to say a few words. More than a quarter of the world's seafarers come from the Philippines. Translated into more specific figures, 25% of the 1.5 million seafarers in the world are Filipinos. Like other OFWs, our Filipino seafarers are looked up to as modern day heroes. We take great pride in them because they are in fact preferred in the global fleet. Engineer Nelson Ramirez, the president of the United Filipino Seafarers, attests to this preference and aptly describes that they speak English. They are hardworking, they are well trained, they are adaptable, and are able to turn to any job and pliant like a bamboo. While we are grateful for their contributions to our economy and we take pride in their admirable qualities, the question remains, are we giving enough protection to our Filipino seafarers? This is the reason why we are gathered here today. Our seafarers have essentially similar employment issues and concerns as other OFWs, but the nature of their work bears certain peculiarities that calls for separate legislation. Their contracts are usually contracts of adhesion where terms and conditions are oftentimes ambiguous to them. They are not only physically away from their families, but they are at sea, sailing nonstop, where communication lines can be extremely difficult, and they are exposed to harsh weather conditions with the risk of injury or even death. The Magna Carta for Filipino seafarers codifies the rights of our seafarers into a single reference law. It seeks to secure their rights to decent, just, and humane conditions of employment aboard sea-going vessels and set a guide for their training and education, overseas employment, and ultimately retirement. Most importantly, the Magna Carta for Seafarers is an affirmation of our commitment to the international community and adherence to the Maritime Labor Convention of 2006, where the Philippines stands as the 30th ILO member state to ratify the same. It is our earnest hope that after years of deliberation and discussion, this committee, with our guidance and assistance, will finally pass, again, will finally pass for the third time, will finally pass this important piece of legislation that will benefit and protect our heroes at seas. Bakit ko po paulit-ulit na sinabi will finally pass? I'll tell you briefly. Ito pong aking napag-alaman. Ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa mga kasamahan po namin sa Congress at ito po ay nakapasa na. Now, ang balita ko po dito po sa Senado, hindi po ito nakaporma dahil meron daw po mga naglabi. And I'm giving a stern warning doon sa mga maglalabi, mag-attempt. Wag niyo pong gagawin yan because I will fucking expose you. Kahit na sino pa kayo, pag pumunta kayo rito sa Senado at kayo po ay naglabi para itong Magna Carta for Seafarer na hindi matutuloy, I will expose you. Again, for the end time, I will expose you. So wag kayo mag-attempt na pumunta dito sa Senado at maglalabi para hindi mapasa to dahil mapapahiya kayo at mapapahiya kayo. I promise you, kahit sino kayo, babanggain ko kayo. Magbagaan tayo, makarating tayo kahit sang impyerno.